Oh, hey guys, Danny Shay back again from Mount Shasta. It's great. It was Mount Shasta is this magical place, and you guys saw if you watched the Sunday with Spirit, you got to see a little bit of it. I mean, it was just magical, just the whole area, different sides of the mountain. We didn't go to the north side because that's where the lava fire was. We pretty much stayed in one spot, but there was a lot of just really calming, magical energy and a lot of frenetic energy. There was, because of the full moon out there, there was a lot of people that just kind of went into the woods and they had their little enclaves, and I don't know, the energy was just a little weird. But when we got to hike up to some of the headwaters, it was magical. So I will definitely be going back there again. I made my drive back in one day, 9 hours. Oh, I didn't want to stop anywhere. It was so hot. And I'm bitching about the heat. And then when I get to the news and I start looking at the news, Portland, 119. Vancouver Island, windows were breaking. Someone wants me on the phone, but forget it. Anyway, whatever. So it was great not having news, not watching news. That was great. I missed you guys. Want to do some political readings. So let's just see what's in the news and we'll just go from there. Oh, ooh. I'm going to use my Rider-Waite deck just because I haven't read in a while. And I also have my Halloween deck nearby because I know Trump is going to be in the news. And I just pulled up the news, and this is my, my news feed here. And Bill Cosby, his convictions overturned by the court. I got to use another deck. I want to look at my, I want to use the Dark Mirror deck with this guy. Whoops. Can I go back to Shasta? Because this is dark. All right, let's see what we get. Bill Cosby. Today for tomorrow. These are like twins, right? Mother, daughter. Are they twins? It's the same. His conviction being overturned, it doesn't even matter. He's still going to be the same guy he was. It doesn't matter what the courts say. He's still a pig. I mean, I'm sorry. That's not right. Shouldn't disparage pigs like that. One more. Blinded to pain. Is he the one that's going blind? It's funny. Who's the other guy, the Hollywood guy? That is Weinstein. They're all great until they go get arrested. And then as soon as they get arrested, they have these ailments that they can't walk. They need a walker. They need wheelchairs. They can't see. I mean, it's horrible what happens to these people when they go to court. So that's just a lesson for us. Don't do crap that's going to get you thrown in court. Otherwise, you're going to be in a walker. So blinded to the pain that he caused, he's just, it doesn't affect him. He's blinded by it. And whatever tomorrow brings, he is still the same guy. Should I leave my dark mirror cards out? I don't want to. I'm going to put them away. Bill Cosby. Ugh. For entertainment only. All right. Political insider reveals truth about the feud between Kellyanne Conway and Jared Kushner. Who cares? All right. Let's read on the Trump Org. Well, actually, let's read on Cy Vance. He was saying, that he's going to bring charges against the Trump Organization and the chief financial officer of the Trump Org, Weisselman, and Weisselman's daughter-in-law is going to be, she's cooperating with the investigation, gave him a bunch of documents, tax returns from her husband, who they're getting a divorce from, blah, blah, blah. What a sordid affair. Anyway, and I did hear on my way home that Trump's lawyers were saying, they don't have anything. We asked. They didn't say a word, not one word. We asked, is there any more indictments coming? They didn't say a thing. Silence is not an answer. You know what I'm saying? You may get answers from silence. You may hear things. They're just not telling you. That's what I think. Let's look at Cy Vance and the Trump Org. Cy Vance and the Trump Organization. Cy Vance and the Trump Organization. Cy Vance and the Trump Organization. Winning at any cost. Who is that? Is that Cy Vance? Winning at any cost, or is that the Trump Organization? Winning at any cost. Five of Swords. Being crossed by the Emperor. Is that Trump? Him being the Emperor? Winning at any cost. Emperor. At the base of the reading, we have the Three of Pentacles. I hope I can remember how to read cards. It's been a while. I've been doing oracles. Not so much tarot, but anyway. This card is interesting to me because this is my apprentice card. So here you have the two architects, planners, people with the plan. That's why they're called planners. And then here you have the person actually doing the work, the apprentice. But in this deck, there's a little dark energy around it. There's a little dark money around it. But they're working on the plan. And let's just keep going with this. I'm going to pull the whole spread out real quick so you can see it. Oh my gosh. In the past, as it relates, we have the Queen of Cups again. This Queen of Cups has been showing up a lot, right? Who is this woman that has the secrets? Now, is this Jennifer Weisselberg or whatever her name is? Jennifer. I know her first name's Jennifer. At the top of the reading, we have Page of Cups. More information coming out. Very interesting. And someone's getting stabbed in the back. Should we pull this down? Let's see what we got. Can y'all see that? We good? Do you like that? Look what I got that for y'all. Mr. Rogers, did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood and in my government. Okay, let's keep going. So, winning at any cost. It's being covered by the emperor. We have people working together with a plan, trying to work things out, continuing their case, building one on top of the other. We have this emotional Queen of Cups, powerful woman that has information in that cup. We also have a newer energy in the Page of Cups with information coming from an unexpected source or situation. And we have somebody being stabbed in the back. We also have imprisonment. So, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Trying to figure out who winning at any cost is, who that is, if it's the Emperor or if it's Cy Vance. I don't think Cy Vance is going to end up being restricted and being imprisoned. And this could just be a restricted card. Maybe, some technicality or something coming at him. Four of Cups, another offer. Look at all these, coming out of the blue. We have a fish coming out of a cup. We don't know what's in her cup. Very interesting. Hopes and fears. It's a heavy burden. Hopes and fears. I hope I can make it to the house. He does have those in an order, right? But one trip, he's not looking where he's going. Things could fall apart. And we've got the Four of Swords. Now, is this like sickness, like illness for the Emperor? Let's do another clarifier. The Magician. Creating something out of nothing, using all the tools to create something out of nothing. This is an interesting reading because it feels like it's going back and forth. And maybe it was a question that I asked. Cy Vance against the Trump Organization. Cy Vance against the Trump Organization. It feels like with this that the winning at any cost is Cy Vance really pushing to get this going. And it's being covered by the Trump Organization, but that's singular to me. So maybe Trump is going to stick his nose in it where it shouldn't be. And he's done that a lot. If he would just shut up, if he wouldn't tweet, if he wouldn't talk, well, we would probably have a different president. He'd still be there. And as soon as he became president, everybody said, if he would just shut up and stop tweeting, that would be good. But he couldn't help himself because he needs to be the center of everything. So I'm thinking that he's going to say something that's going to put him into that's going to put him into the mix. There's more information that's going to be coming out. Boom, boom, boom. Internally, they're going to feel very restricted. Someone's going to feel like they're being stabbed into the back. It's not going to be easy with this guy, with this investigation because of this. They're going to pull out all the stops. And it could be winning at any cost too from this. So let me re-ask the question. Let's just look at the base of the deck. Hanging on to a lot of money. Juggling certain things. Juggling projects. They're going to see how all of this, these tax implications are just, they were just juggling things around. There's the Star of Hope for balance. We have moving on. And then last card I got, we have Justice. So the base of the deck really clarifies things for me, that we are going to be getting justice. Somebody's going to be moving on, and Cy Vance is. We do have the Star of Hope after they've looked at all of these juggling of taxes and monies and gifts and things like that. So yeah. All right, let's look. All right, well, since I did say Kellyanne and Jared, let's just pull. I'm going to pull 3 on each in their relationship. Okay, got to use Dark Mirror again. 1 card in the center. 1 card in the center for the Dark Mirror. For this is their relationship. This is their relationship. Kellyanne Conway, Jared Kushner. Kellyanne Conway. Huh. 2 fell out, so I guess we're going to use those 2. 2 fell out. Just going to put them up like that. Creating my own spreads. All right. 3 for Kellyanne. What do you think? What's going on? Kellyanne and Jared Kushner. Let's just go back into the what happened in the administration with Kellyanne and Jared Kushner. Kellyanne. Oh. Jared Kushner. Do you like it when I don't show you the cards and I go, ooh, oh, what? Jared Kushner. Okay. Okay, let's look. Kellyanne. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So to me, this looks like she is just fighting this kind of airy thing. She's out there swinging for, what she thinks is the truth, the way it should work for her. She is the Queen of Pentacles. But then you get the 4 of Swords. Retreat, rest, pause, illness. So did she get sick of him? Jared Kushner. He is, he's got the 9 of Cups. He's the greedy little merchant. He's got the 2 of Cups. And that's probably his relationship with, Ivanka. He's only in, this is his wish card, he's only in that position because of his relationship. And he holds a lot of secrets. So what do the dark mirrors say? This is Jared. Fragmentation. I want to pull some clarification on that. What is the fragments? What's he got going with those fragments? And Kellyanne, hiding your true self. So they both have secrets here. Him, the high priestess, and hiding your true self. I mean, that can certainly be Jared, hiding your true self. Let's pull some clarification on these fragmentation cards and hiding your true self. So with this Kellyanne Conway, is there going to be something coming out that is going to say that she was actually working for both sides? How did she and her husband stay together when he was, head of the Lincoln Project? How did she stay with him and he with her, unless there was some kind of, I'm going to kick this up, unless there was some kind of partnership or something? So was she hiding her true self and actually working, somewhat with like the Lincoln Project, or, trying to keep Trump from going off the rails? Was she the adult in the room? What is this hiding your true self? King of Swords. Moving on. Justice. Wouldn't surprise me. So, the King of Swords. Sorry, my dirty little grubby fingers. The King of Swords. So this is somebody that has a lot of truth in what they say, powerful. And kings can be women too. So, I mean, this is not gender specific. King of Swords, I mean, it's a legal thing too. And she is a lawyer, as is her husband. I think she is a lawyer. She didn't speak the truth though. And then you have the Chariot moving on. And it's interesting, you look at these. So you have the two different colored horses here. And she's wrangling them, I guess. She's driving these two different horses, even though the horses aren't moving. They're just in this deck. They're just there. Two different points of view. She's like in the center, not moving yet, even though the card says moving. And then you have Justice. So to me, this Kellyanne Conway hiding her true self was really going behind the scenes. That's what the cards say anyway. Going behind the scenes, being behind the scenes to kind of smooth things over so it didn't go off the rails. But you listen to what she was saying, and it was off the rails. And I think she just got really sick of it. She goes, I need a timeout. I need to rest on this. This Page of Swords, when I look at it, the young energy of just fight, 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 fight. And it's like you're almost not sure of what you're fighting for, what your values are. But with the Queen of Pentacles, you do know what your values are. So I think she kind of got caught up in it. But it wouldn't surprise me if later on we found out, yes, she might have been the adult in the room, especially when all of Trump's very best people that he hired were fired. Jeff Sessions, General Rex Tillerson, who was the other general? Anyway, you guys know. All right, let's look at fragmentation. And Jared Kushner. What is this all about, this fragmentation? Jared Kushner. All right. You got the lovers. You got the hermit. And you have the King of Cups. He's only in there because of his love relationship, if you want to call it that, with Ivanka. He is very, very alone, but he does wield enough power, or did, and now he's just trying to find balance and comfort and staying out of the spotlight. But with Kellyanne Conway and him, their riff, it was all about him thinking he's king, but he's not. He's just the son-in-law. What time am I at? 27. Probably should clean my glasses and I'll be able to see better. All right. That was fun. Really good energy. All right, let's look at, I don't even want to, well, let's look at the, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's look at this climate. What's going on? What do we need to know? You know, and I've been saying this for a while, you know, just be ready, be prepared. And this is, we're seeing why. We got the Midwest being flooded. We have the West being pummeled by heat, losing their power. And while I was camping, I lost my refrigeration. And so I was like, yikes. You know, my food was going bad. I had to go and get ice. One day, I got the last 2 bags of ice. Well, what happens if there was no ice? I'd have to eat a lot of food. So just stock up. Just be ready. Be ready for the power to go out. Stay cool. It's nuts too, because you look at the drought levels. I watched the Sacramento River, and it was like 200 feet below where it should have been. Like, this is nuts. Boats were being grounded in the river, lake, dammed up river. So, you know, when I was really in the heat of things, I had a, you know, I'd wet my shirt, or I had one of those coolie scarfy things. And that's great if there's water. I'm worried about our water being shut off. Just the taps. No, you get no more water. They could do that. They could do that. Still saying the best infrastructure plan is putting a water pipeline across the country. That's just me. Not oil, water. what do we need to know about the climate situation for this summer? I'm going to pull 3 cards, one for the west, center, and the east. West. Midwest. East. Okay, so the West, slow and steady. This is climate change, right? This is the summer. I'm not feeling anything horrific with this. It's just going to be a little bit of a grind. Are there going to be fires? Yeah. Are there going to be horrific fires? I'm not sensing that. Entertainment only. But it's just going to be this slow and steady degradation of our resources. Is that the right word? Degradation. Decline. So not much is going to change. It's just going to keep going. It's going to be hot. We're going to keep losing water. But it doesn't feel like it's big. Midwest, get ready. Cleaning house. Tornadoes. Rains, floods. Something that's going to make you want to clean your house. When I first pulled this, it was like, get your house in order, get your prep kit ready. And in the East, come together. Again, I think the East and the Midwest, you're going to need to be relying on your neighbors. So, finding the love, coming together, sharing things. And there's something that's coming, and I'm not really sure what it is, but there's something that's coming that I feel is going to bring a lot of us together again, from both sides of the political spectrum, where we're not bitching and complaining so much and we're not fighting each other so much. Something's happening. Not sure what it is. I'll look at it a little later, see if I can pinpoint what it is. But normally what happens is that is devastation. You look at that Florida building. I don't know. My camera just shut off. Was it? Oh, maybe it's over 30 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, so hang on, y'all. Be prepared. Take a deep breath. It's going to be a little rough, right? But we will come together. We may need to clean house a little bit. And it's going to be a slow and steady climb out, or just a slow and steady continual change. But also, I was saying that Florida thing, people are all coming together to work on it. Hopefully. I haven't really done my research on it, but we do come together when there's a natural disaster. As sad as that is, but I think we're going to be coming together. Thank y'all for watching. It's good to be back. I missed y'all. That's it. Peace and love.